Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where today we are continuing our way through the underground city of Nhysa as we search for whatever door Gawain spoke of, where he intends for us to fight the Vayne. Alright, we have one treasure on this floor. Found it already, nice and easy. Diamond armor, they're gearing us up, that is worrying. You know, at some point I feel like I should probably run back to the blacksmith that's near the entrance to this entire area. But let's finish exploring real quick. I wonder, have I read about this creature called the Phoenix before creating it? You know, the creature that can resurrect itself. Or was it after? You read about the Phoenix much later. I don't want... I see, so that's it. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely read about it after. Thank you for terrifying me with that idea. I can see him in my mind, but I don't remember what was his specialty. I really hate that idea. It could flail around like crazy. Yes, that's what it was capable of. Did you hear that? Sounded like someone moved some furniture on the second floor. Not good? You know, I actually don't think I want to go on much further right now. Let's back out real quick. Right, and if I want to back out, I'm gonna have to go all the way back through the wine cellars. You know what? I'm gonna backtrack all the way back through the wine cellars. Back to the blacksmith. I'm gonna be right back. This feels like a good time to deal with this. Thankfully, with the enemies all dead, backtracking was nice and easy. Okay, we need to do some upgrades. Now is the time to do some upgrades. Let's see. First of all, make sure everyone is just wearing the best equipment they can. Even if it's not optimal because we have upgrades, make sure they're wearing their best equipment. Now then. We need to upgrade people. We really need to upgrade people. Let's start with Tomki. Get you up to max. Actually, let's try and get everyone to +1 first. I think this is gonna be easy, but let's do this procedurally. Everyone goes up to +1. We have tons of upgrade materials, but let's be safe about it. Nope. Okay, we're not going to be able to get more than maybe one of the mages up to +2. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, we're actually very, very limited by that orichalcum. That is unfortunate. Very limited by it. Oh well, we can get you up to max. Alright, next up, upgrading the weapons. Oh, that orichalcum. That is a problem. Okay. That is a big problem. Shoot. There's not much we can do. Well, let's upgrade who we can. There's a couple we can upgrade. Definitely make heavy use of you. And get you to max as well. And you can go up +1. Okay. Far from ideal, but it is something. And I don't believe we've encountered any merchants, so back I go. Alright, back on the second floor. Before we head further, I'm going to learn some skills. We have one Grimoire shard each. I'm just going to grab something on everybody. I don't care what it is, but it looks like this Grimoire shard is giving us some really nice upgrades in terms of our passive stats, so it is very worth getting these. I'm putting like minimal consideration into these. There's some things I'm considering, but for the most part, not much. I'm just kind of tossing it at the first thing I see that I'm particularly interested in. Right! You learned some abilities. You got clap on the back. That's really good. Let's learn that. What else did you get? Treasure mark resets the overdrive bar once per battle. I forget which enemy gave which because we got 2 abilities while we've been here. Oh, those passive stat bonuses are looking really good. Specialist is also a pretty good one. I should probably look into grabbing him on more. Okay, good. Everyone got their upgrades, everyone got their passive stat boosts. Let's get moving. And hello there. As you may have guessed, the choices we made will affect exactly how this boss is going to play out. We literally decided what its abilities and statuses were. Weak to fire because we made it water. Right, I don't need to do jump, I can do Heaven's Tear. It does seem to have, oh, flail all night long. It's got a bit of agility to watch out for. Moving a little bit faster than I would like. Not hitting too hard so far. And already I'm feeling the need to get our overheat back, or overdrive back down. Alright, have fun, Sienna. Tear into this blob. I'm particularly glad that I decided to not give it the Phoenix ability. I feel like that would have been catastrophic. Oh god. Okay, so things have occurred in the last few seconds. We should probably first make sure that we don't die, or at least Sienna doesn't die, and use her agility to fix this. Alright, Eagle? Bash this damn thing. Who was it that has blind? Sienna has blind. Okay. Sienna, I'm gonna have you Blade Reflection. Hopefully that helps just a little bit. And then I need you, Len, to stay alive because you have our healer behind you. Okay, so that did not work very well. Got it. Refreshing Nukitsuke. Len, I'm gonna have you swap out. And we desperately need to get healed up. Okay, we're just gonna keep the damage going. I'm kind of regretting giving it the ability Flail all night long. Maybe should have given it the magical attack, given that I made it physically strong as well. Didn't really think about that at first. That was my mistake. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Not the most efficient use of my abilities, but it does get our overheat under control. Slightly. God, this is a nightmare. And lost quick step. Please, 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 game, give me something to get me a little more under control. I may have to use my overdrive triggers. This works, this works. I need the extra attacks. Oh, that hurts real bad. Yep, I saw that coming. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay, our decisions now are res Amalia or hope that we can do enough damage to destroy you before it's too late. I am gonna go with resing Amalia. Let's play it safe. Maybe it would have been safer to do that on Bothros this turn, actually. Nope, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Thank you so much, Sienna, for your dodges. You are saving our asses right now. Okay, please don't make magic, healing be the next thing that lowers our overdrive, because that could actually turn into a different kind of problem. Okay, good. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake with the way I handled the, with giving it physically strong and also the ability to flail around. That was not my smartest move. Alright, swap you back out. Come out here, Eagle, and... Oh, please, please, get this thing under control. Okay, Pedal Storm active. That is a relief. That's gonna be a nice chunk of damage coming up right about now. This is not fine. Heal overdrive, give me that. Oh my god, how much health does this thing have? It is durable. Oh crap. Yeah, I see it. I see the issue. Yep, okay. I saw it right as I was using that ability. Alright, need your help real quick just to get this overheat situation a bit more under control. And we're good! Good work, Tomke. Thank goodness, got another Grimoire shard and got that gold key at last. Which means we can get out of here and finally head on to the next section of Nhysa. I believe we can finally exit Nhysa as well. Exit the main city, that is. Okay, let us get out of here. Get me to safety. Get me out of this hellish area. This way, I believe. Nope, wrong way. That's gonna go to new enemies. Oh, nope, not you. That would have been a foolish move. Alright, gold key. Open the gate, open our way, and onwards we go. You attacked the church. You've killed the Pope. I bear nothing for you but hatred. Whyatt! I demand vengeance, godless woman. You cannot hope to defeat us in sky armors. Pah, only the devil is without hope. I cannot rest as long as your blood still runs warm. So die. Alright, Whyatt. Sorry, but the church was fucking corrupt. He had to go down. He was... The Pope was not a good man. Very few in the church were, it seems. Weak to win, so Glenn, you know what to do. Fuck. Counter that. So is that magic counter or... Okay, that's just counter in general. Alright, raise our defense. Playing defensively. There we go, his stance is down, we're good to fight. Alright, physical damage is looking pretty solid, I'll keep going with that for now. Ooh, we definitely do not want everyone to be in Gear 2. With just one enemy, that's gonna turn into a problem. Oh god, you're annoying. You are immediately annoying. I suppose I should look at who has our heal. Have them use that time to heal up. Though the counterattacks are definitely worth having. That is helping a lot. No, Victor's already taken too much damage. Not worth it. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's keep a shield up, keep ourselves safe. We've got our heals right here on Sienna. Oh god, okay, act twice. You're gonna be moving a lot then. That is something to look out for. Sienna, you're gonna need to be on top of the heals. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. Goodness! Let's keep that up. Oh no. The support orb. No, 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 no. You chill. You chill the heck out. Oh no. Alright. This orb provides Whyatt with a different set of abilities. We need to destroy it. I have noticed, Sienna. Thank you, though. Thank you for the heads up. Okay. Time to put our Gear 2s into recovery. And switch the other ones into Gear 2. Yeah, keep healing, Sienna. Nobody's gonna do us any good, Dad. Okay, good news is the support orb dies fast. Alright, Bathraz, you stay on recovery for now. That act thrice is irritating. Alright, get your counter mode going again. That was very useful when we had it up earlier. So far, so good. Honestly, despite how terrifying that act thrice is, this is feeling surprisingly under control, which makes me very worried that things are about to go really bad. What the heck could he be planning? Or maybe we were already through all of his tricks. Maybe that orb and his act thrice were the last tricks he had. Oh, damn it. Okay. You just can't let us have anything, can you? Weak to dark. That's really good to know. No, oh crap, oh dear. If he has a heal, then that's real nasty for us. Okay, yeah, we gotta get rid of that orb now. Okay, orb down. It is Victor who has Dark Shot, got it. Alright, looks like Sienna's getting ready to move into her recovery phase. Should probably toss up a shield soon. Oh no. Alright, Sienna, go on recovery. I don't think we're gonna be in too... No, let's play it safe, let's play it safe. Heal yourself, Victor. And we're good! It's over, Whyatt. Silence! What are you doing? He's taking Nhysa, a drug that increases physical and magical capabilities. You've got to be kidding me. The Inquisition has passed judgment. Feel the vengeance of God, you heretics. What? Eva? I couldn't listen to this any longer. Traitor! Eva! Ah, is this it? Is this the destiny that God has chosen for me? Let me take a look. Just a few broken bones. What are you doing here? We followed your life anchor, but I did not come for the same reason as him. I wanted to apologize. I realized that what I said was wrong. I blamed you for the fact that you should have stayed back then. That you should have changed the church from the inside with us. I know, but I was a coward and fled. No, I can't blame you for that. When you exposed the problems against the church, we all took a defensive attitude. We didn't want to admit it. How could I expect you to stay when I was pushing you away from me? We didn't give you a chance. Eva, time is running out. I don't know what you were trying to do here, but go ahead. My body hurts, but I will survive. I've healed the worst wounds. She should be fine for the time being. We'll pick you up on the way back. Promise. I know, Sienna, but now go! Oh, thank goodness. That's a relationship fixed, at least. Happy for them. Before we head north... Nope, no, is it not down here? I guess we're heading north then. And hopping out of Sky Armor is too much rubble. Can we get back in? Yes, thank you, game. Very kind of you. Got some sort of garden here. A room? And hello! The corridors under Nhysa serve as a magic circle. That's why there are magic symbols all over the place. There is a magical circle under Nhysa. Every time magic is cast, it makes sure that a small amount of ether is collected. It has been doing this for decades. I'm getting more Fullmetal Alchemist vibes. Okay, I saw doors. Let's hop out and go check them out. 1, 2. Let's take the side one. We got a chest giving us the elevator key. And that should be the last chest in Nhysa. Very, very important item. This will give us access to the post-game stuff. You're kidding! Nhysa was built only so that we could construct the gate in secret? We need vast amounts of ether. We built this place as an academy so that magically gifted people from every country can come here. Interesting. We find a note describing the location of a small flying island. It should currently be located west of Volandis. Very interesting. Alright, what else can we learn? Lady Reyna will keep the key for the order. I wonder how long it will take to find a weapon. A mighty king once commissioned the finest blacksmith of Eldrea to forge weapons for his army. This blacksmith was a dwarf known as Goladrim the Hermit. The king spared no expense. He had the hardest ores, the sturdiest woods, the toughest leather, and strongest feathers, delivered from all over the world. He hoped to use the new weapons to quickly end the war in which his country had been fighting for years. But he underestimated Goladrim's stubbornness and perfectionism. Instead of forging weapons for an entire army, he created only 27 swords, of which only one was finished when the king and his country fell. The end of the war did not stop the Dwarven Master from working on these weapons for another 200 years. Before the 28th sword was created, Goladrim died. The weapons were dispersed through his apprentices. Some were inherited, some were sold or stolen, some were simply lost. Today, only 12 swords are known to exist, and all of them are owned by noble houses. Only 12, you say? Alright, how about this side? What can we learn? Once the gateway to the vein is built, they will sense the connection. They'll come looking for us. Nhysa must disappear from the scene, literally. Sinking the whole academy, are you insane? Once, thousands of kingdoms ruled all of Eldrea, but after the Great War at the end of the Fifth Age, only a few great powers remained. Whether this was good or bad for peace on Eldrea remains to be seen, but what is certain is that the entire world had to undergo a structural and above all cultural change. When the kingdoms and lands united, the weak cultures were displaced and homogenization took place. Eldrea lost much of its former splendor. Wait, hold on, what's that over there? Just rocks, okay. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Wanted to make a quick save in case I missed something. Now we should be good. We are coming up very, very close to the end now. You can feel the tension in here. This feels very, very endgame. Ah, here we are. Fast travel location, Blacksmith and the Merchant. Is this the end of our travels? Oh well, might as well be honest. I lied last time, I have no wife and kids. I'm a bachelor, and thanks to you I'm pretty rich now. I don't need to work ever again, but I felt bad for lying to you. So I decided to follow you until the end of the journey. Well then, let me ask you one last time. Do you need anything? Alright, the final shop in the game. Let's go ahead and sell everything we have. Screw it. It was so hungry it ate a lot of your snacks in your backpack. Check your inventory, I bet you are missing something. Feeling paranoid now? Good. In a huge abandoned city full of stuff, the things you decide to take with you are ivies. I'll go ahead and go through these. If there's any you're interested in reading, go ahead and pause. Alright. Tons of money earned there. We got some deals, some clothes and robes we can buy. Nectar, very rare healing item. And Shadow Garb. Very nice. Ambrosia. Grove of Midas. We are missing 2 ancient coins. Ultra Material Pack. Nice, very useful. We are coming up on finishing off all the deals. I'll have to make a grinding run to get the last few items we need. There's a second rubber duck we can get. I definitely want to get that at some point. How about what we can buy from you? These should be the best weapons in the game. Well, best buyable weapons available. Nice set of armor. Oh, I guess these aren't quite the top tier. We've got better equipment equipped already. We can buy some upgrade materials. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright. We are at the end of the game. If we continue heading onwards, we will hit the point of no return almost immediately. So, over the next little bit, we're going to be taking care of all of the effectively post-game stuff. This does mean we're going to be coming into the final boss pretty overpowered. Just to be sure, I will make a backup save so we can actually go in at a reasonable level of strength. Just in case we do end up so overpowered that the final boss is trivial. Like, disappointingly trivial. If the final boss with all of our post-game stuff done ends up still being like not a complete pushover, I'll probably just go with that save, but I will make a backup save in case I'm not satisfied with how the final boss goes. But yeah, over the next little bit, we're going to be doing all the post-game stuff. There is a lot to do, and I have never seen any of it, so I'm excited. But yeah, we're just about there. I will see everyone next time as we go check out that floating island to the west of Volandis. And we're probably also going to start taking a look at what that elevator key does. That elevator key is going to open up a lot for us. I'll see everyone next time for that.